I really like analogies when I teach, and one of the easiest ways to describe this is the bow and arrow. You pick it up and you say, no sugar, no sugar, no sugar, no sugar, and you hit a breaking point where you say, fuck that, I want sugar, and I want a lot of sugar. And because you pull that bow and arrow so far back, you let go, and that arrow flies so much further in the opposite direction because of how far we've restricted.
Okay, so I love this from this dietitian. I suggest you go watch that whole video, by the way. So like this dietitian, I love metaphors, and I love to personally explain healing from this feeling of sugar addiction or food addiction with a pendulum metaphor. Also, before diving in, I want to highlight that this addiction is not proven. It's not proven as a true addiction, and not only is it backed up by research that food and sugar addiction is not a thing, I also have never seen any client of mine who has come to me and worked on their relationship with food and body walk away still feeling like they're addicted to food. In fact, they feel like they do not believe it's a thing, and they feel completely in control with all foods. So let's think of your relationship with food and body like a pendulum. When my clients are restricting, physically or mentally, there are lots of types of restriction, then this can cause you to feel very out of control with food. When these clients came to me, the pendulum was stuck on that side, on that one side, rigid, controlled, constantly trying to manage weight, calories, or behaviors. But when the restriction stopped, the pendulum naturally swung to the other side, overeating, cravings, binging, emotional eating. And it swings very differently for each person in their own unique ways that they have brought their story and their behaviors to the work. But this swing can feel very chaotic and scary. Honestly, so scary that people quit way too early. But that swinging is normal and necessary. And over time, as I and as my clients practice trusting our bodies, respecting our bodies, building trust with foods, doing the real body image work, and letting go of control, the pendulum started to slow down. The swings become smaller, more predictable, and eventually it settles in the center where body and mind feel balanced. This center happens through listening to your body, allowing all experiences without judgment, and building a stable, trusting relationship with food and body image. And the cool thing is that once it's settled, you don't fear the pendulum starting to swing again and losing control, because you now are empowered with education and the experience to understand that the only way to keep the pendulum from leaving the center is to continue to respect and trust your body and not manipulate or treat it with disrespect. So don't let that swing to the other side initially keep you from letting it swing to the middle. We want it to allow it to swing to the one side that's a little scary for a short time, to allow it to settle in the middle for a long time.